Well, here we go, back again with another video, and today's video is to do with the takeover. We all know, we've all heard in recent days, recent weeks, how confident William Storey is about taking over at Sunderland Association Football Club. He sees strong financial backers and massive clout from foreign investors to help him take over Sunderland Association Football Club. And he says he's submitted bids to the owners, and the owners are happy to look at it, and it's quite well forward and down the line. But also today, there's breaking news saying there's a fresh twist. Now we all know that we said that there might be, we might have the Americans taking over, or Juan Sartori's father-in-law taking over, or William Storey, or there was Sammy Yu, and there was names brandished all over the place, and they were quite well forward. It was all like it would be taken over by the new season. Now, fresh twist today is that Juan Sartori is trying to find backers to take control of Stuart Donald at Sunderland Association Football Club. He wants full control. The Sunderland takeover saga took a fresh twist today, admit reports. Co-owner Juan Sartori is trying to find backers to bid to take over at Wearside. Now, it shouldn't take much for him to find backers if he has a billionaire, father-in-law who owns Monaco. That shouldn't be that difficult. They'll have contacts all over the world. Juan Sartori, I met him the first match of the season, I think, when we beat Charlton 2-1, and he seemed quite a nice bloke, and we all thought, yes, the Uruguayan ties, the connections, things are looking up. But he only got a small percentage, I think it's 6% ownership of Sunderland Association Football Club. So he kind of took a back seat when he went into politics and he wanted to become Uruguay's president. He wanted to take over and be top dog in Uruguay. That kind of he just missed out. He's a young lad, ambitious lad, and he's took a back seat while Stuart Donald has ran the reins. Now he feels it's his time now, allegedly, to take over at Sunderland. It emerged last month Donald was in exclusive talks over a possible sale, but no further details have since emerged over who with. There were suggestions that a deal could even be done before the start of the season. Now I think there will be done. There has been no confirmation though. Talks are with Sartori. However, it has been reported Sartori, who has remained the enigma at the heart of Madrock's tenure as owners of Sunderland AFC, is trying to find backers. It is understood Donald is looking to sell and end his involvement with Sunderland completely. But the latest report hints there may be a change in the current share distribution if Sartori was successful. Donald is the majority shareholder, owning 74% of the shares. Sartori, oh yes, Sartori's 20%, of course. It's Charlie Metfin. My fault, sorry, Charlie Metfin with 6%. Alan Nixon of The Sun tweeted, Sunderland is trying to find backers post change in share distribution among current regime. Has pals in the south of France who might help out. Sartori was presented to supporters as a wealthy, well-connected businessman who could take the club to the next level after the initial months of restructuring behind the scenes as the Black Cats adjusted life in the third tier. Yet 2 years from his arrival, his interest looked to observers to have just dwindled away. A political career in Uruguay has taken precedence, but he wasn't the president, leaving supporters wondering why he became involved in the first place and what his intentions were and are now. Donald reaffirmed his commitment to sell Sunderland last month following a meeting with fan groups before confirming his £37.6 million price tag. William Storey, Mark Campbell and Sammy Yu are all keen, but it was revealed last month that Donald was in a period of exclusivity with another party. Now, would that actually be William Storey, or would that actually be Juan Sartori, or is there a new investor that nobody's heard of? There has been no further public comment since from Donald or from the club, but with the club unable to discuss or provide information regarding any individual or group that has previously signed a non-disclosure agreement. Sunderland has now been officially up for sale since the start of the year. Through twice last summer, the club came close to changing hands with Campbell and an American's FPP. Donald has since been criticised by the fans, with supporters worried about the future direction of the club and the failure to win promotion and the raft of young players leaving the academy. Supporters have been expressing their concerns over the financial situation. Madrox admitted to the Echo in May the COVID-19 pandemic had slowed the sale process and stated they'll only sell to a buyer who has a long-term future of the club and its well-being at heart. So there we have it. Is Juan Sartori bringing in connections from the south of France? Is he going to bring his billionaire father-in-law in to take over in Sunderland? Is his billionaire father-in-law going to lend Juan Sartori the money, knowing that Juan Sartori, being part of the family, will repay his due? Is the millionaire businessman going to be the financial clout to the figurehead of Juan Sartori? I liked Juan Sartori when I met him at the beginning of the other season when we were first beat Charlton 2-1. But since, he's done nothing and been nowhere to be seen. But he has his own political agenda. And we all have our interests in life. Sunderland isn't Juan Sartori's major goal in life. We have to respect, he's put money in. He's got 20% of the shares. Now he's been sitting at the back, getting on with his own life, trying to restructure his own political career in Uruguay, and it hasn't worked out. Now, it feels that it's time, or allegedly, hypothetically, it feels that it's time to take over at Sunderland and be at the forefront and now move Sunderland forward up into the Championship and to the Premier League, and with the billionaire status of his father-in-law, that could be financial clout that Sunderland need to do the business. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be the person that's backing him, but that looks like the favourite for me. That is the main favourite for Juan Sartori to get backing, is of his billionaire father-in-law. But who else could come in? Other connections from the south of France? Or is there going to be William Storey? Has he got massive connections in the Middle East with loads of millions or billions of pounds to come in? Or is William Storey just telling the story? Has he done what he's done for the rest of his life? Talks the talk, doesn't walk the walk. Now, whoever comes in, we'll back 100%. We want them. We want them to succeed at Sunderland Football Club. Personally, out of the two, I'd like to see Juan Sartori take over and just get rid of Stuart Donald. Thanks Stuart Donald for sorting the financial situation out. You've done your bit. Time to move away. Enjoy the rest of your life. I wish you all the luck with the rest of your life. Stuart Donald, take care. Have a good life. But it's time for Juan Sartori now, or whoever takes over, to come in and move Sunderland forward. There we go. So give us your thoughts down below. Give us who you think's going to take over. Do you think this is actually going to happen with Juan Sartori and his father billionaire? Or do you think it's just more garbage coming out of the newspapers just to keep us fans interested and a little happy at this moment in time, and for something for me to talk about? Right, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget I'm on TikTok where I might do a little bit of dancing later on. We'll see you later. Got some energy to burn off. I only did 6 miles a day, so I'm on the water. Stay away from some of them pubs, man, because that coronavirus is spreading all over the place. Some clubs in all Aberdeen's closed down, parts of London, it's everywhere. So, stay safe, look after yourself, look after your family. And more importantly, like we said before, take care of yourself. Right, see you later.